question. Just get out of here, Jack. Get out of here!
Wow, just wow. Big Trouble in Little China is an absolute hoot. It's brilliant, bloody brilliant. John Carpenter and Kurt Russell reteamed once again way back when in 1986 to bring us yet another memorable classic. Part action, part comedy, Big Trouble in Little China follows the tale of Jack Burton, who ventures into the underground of Chinatown to find his friend's kidnapped fiancée and rescue her from the clutches of the nefarious sorcerer Lo Pan. Yeah, it's a wild ride. Now, it's over 30 years old, so it's dated in some respects, but there is a reason why this film is so well regarded in the eyes of anyone who has seen it. Full of action, ridiculous dialogue, this film has it all, and it is guaranteed to bring a smile to your face. It gives you some genuine laughs which are rare to find these days, and everyone involved looks like they are enjoying themselves here. Kurt Russell is the ideal choice to play our leading man. Jack himself is brash, confident, and does not hesitate to charge headfirst into any challenge that confronts him. Admirable in some respects, reckless in others, but do not fret, he has his old friend Wang by his side to help him when in need. The pair have a wonderful balance between them which makes them perfect partners. In the beginning, Jack may just be after the money that Wang owes him, but as soon as that incident at the airport occurs, he would not let that slide. Miao Yin was kidnapped at the scene, but not long after Jack and Wang caught up with her trail, they stumbled across an entirely different enemy. And by that I mean an immortal, cursed black magic sorcerer who has been searching for his woman with green eyes for over 2,000 years. Yep, David Lo Pan is this particular person or creature, is he? We're not really sure. Egg Shen refers to him as a dark evil creature with a vast destructive power, and if he lifts his curse it would be safe to assume that that is exactly what he would become. But that's not all. To rid himself of this curse that has plagued him for centuries, aside from finding this woman with green eyes, Lo Pan must also marry her, then sacrifice her to his maker. And wouldn't you know it, not one, but two girls with green eyes happened to be right in front of him. He's tried lifting the curse with others of course, but none have passed the test, so next he would see if either Miao Yin or Gracie Law, one of our other main characters, would be suitable for the role. If you think it sounds crazy, it's because it most definitely is. Wacky, over the top, and I would not have it any other way. I love it. The kung fu fighting being heightened to ridiculous points only serves to add to the humour that this film brings us. It just works wonders for the story and characters we are surrounded with, especially our main duo. Jack is the more rough and tumble, straight to the point side of the pair, whereas Wang, he embraces that Chinese fighting style and would not let anything stand in his way until he had his fiancée back in his arms. Wasn't going to be easy though. Our duo thought breaking into Lo Pan's building was a great idea, but they weren't banking on running into thunder, rain or lightning. Seriously, that is the three of their names. And this guy, bloody hell, the overacting and overselling he does, give him a round of applause. He is thunder and he stands shoulders above the other two, and you can see why. There's no wonder he died from exploding the way he did at the end. Christ, look at him, he looks like he's going to explode when channeling this energy or whatever he's doing there. But in any case, it's characters like him who elevate this film up to another level. It really is that good. Aside from battling the three henchmen, Jack and Wang come across other monsters, deadly traps, and are nearly drowned in an elevator shaft when looking for Miao Yin. It really does not take its foot off the gas, and when we do have some sparse moments of breathing space, characters or plots are given meaningful screen time. This tale is kind of told from the perspective of Victor Wong's Egg Shen, and it was his destiny and magic that was needed if our group hopes to succeed in defeating Lo Pan. Who am I kidding though, right? Of course Jack and co would take him down when the time came. Lo Pan may have become flesh, but not for very long. With Shen's magic and followers, Wang's exceptional fighting and Grace's resilience, Jack was able to strike that fatal blow to end the threat of Lo Pan once and for all.
It's a good knife. Goodbye, Miss Burton.
overall verdict for Big Trouble in Little China is a 9 out of 10. If I had to choose one word to describe this film, that would be fun. This film channels and embraces it all the way through. It's a wild ride and one that's definitely worth getting on. It's golden, absolute golden. You will either love this movie or have never seen it before. Simple as that. There is no two ways about it. I cannot see how you can dislike this film. I haven't said anything against it so far, and why should I? I can't think of anything that comes to mind. Yeah, the CGI is a little dated, but come on, it's over 30 years old, and its action, laughs and characters more than enough make up for it in this day and age. It's one of Kurt Russell's best outings and also that of legendary director John Carpenter. These two would go on to make a number of other cult classics together, one of course being Escape from New York, and no one can forget the chilling story of The Thing. These two really do knock it out of the park when paired up together, and I would love to see it if they re-teamed again, as they just seem to gel very nicely together. Kurt Russell, as always, just exudes that sense of charm. Even if his character is brash and maybe a little arrogant, you still love the guy and the character he is playing. Dennis Dunn is the exact counterpart you would be after to fall back on in this situation. Wang makes for a perfect partner in this scenario, and Kim Cattrall's Gracie Law is another one who would stand firm in the face of danger. She may play the role of damsel in distress partially, but she too could handle herself when the situation called for it. Lo Pan though, what an eccentric part James Hong plays here. When in his natural form, he is truly ghastly to look at. I even winced a couple of times. He's hideous, don't blame me. Makeup may have come a long way since this, but Lo Pan, you are one ugly cursed whatever you are here, and you deserve the fate that eventually befell you. Honestly, Big Trouble in Little China is one of those films for me I would have no problem at all with watching again in another couple of days. It would still make me laugh and it would not fail to keep me entertained. It deserves its reputation for being a cult classic. It has earned it. And if you've never seen it yet, what are you doing? Finish this video and go and watch it now. You will not regret your choice. And that should about wrap this one up for me. What do you all think of Big Trouble in Little China, which dates all the way back some 30 plus years? Do you still rate it as highly as I do? Does it still keep you entertained? Of course it does. And if you had to pick one, which collaboration between Carpenter and Russell is your favourite one? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the review. And I'll see you on the next one.
Son of a bitch must pay.